CDL. It's only CDL. And ask this people, the city manager.
21,000. Hey, aren't we in March?
Yeah.
Hello, hi, how you doing?
Good. I need a public records request form.
Oh, okay, you were needing to speak with city clerk, she's on that
Okay.
window?
She's in that window. The planning department or which one?
Planning.
Planning department. I just went there, but there's nobody there.
Did you ring the bell?
No, I didn't.
Okay, go ahead and ring the bell.
Thank you.
You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. They all work on ringing the bell.
Ring the bell here.
This is a job where you only work when they ring the bell.
I don't even know what bell they want.
This is exactly what Doge is talking about. Folks, I'm here with KC Camaraboy at the Mojave City Hall building where right off the bat, that light's completely off and everywhere. There's nobody found. And you have to ring a bell just to get help. This is kind of what Trump's been talking about, folks. People not earning their keep.
Hello.
Hi, how
Are
are
you the
you?
city clerk?
I'm sorry?
Are you the city clerk?
I'm the acting city clerk at this point.
Okay, I need to place a public records request.
Okay, give me just a moment, please.
All right, thank you.
They're out of cannabis permits. They're out of a lot of documents here.
Okay, give me just a moment.
All right, thank you.
We should usually have them right there.
All right.
Vanessa, do you have a public records release form up here?
Let me double check.
I'm not sure, but I seen some there, but I didn't wanna touch them because I'm not sure.
Okay.
Are those right?
Oh, yeah, these are the right ones.
Okay. So I need to place a public records request on the mayor. Is the mayor here, actually? I see the office there.
The office is there, people are in it, so he may be, I'm not
Okay.
sure, but I can definitely find out from city manager if,
Okay.
or how long he's planning on being
Okay.
here.
Can you, under ADA law, can you fill it out for me and have eyesight so like I can?
Yeah, no problem, I can definitely do that.
All right, thank
Boy, aren't they helpful here?
you. Right.
This is refreshing. You don't get this kind of help down in
No. Some
Bakersfield.
refuse, but I just need to place a public records request on the mayor's salary and the city council, see if they get any, because I see that he has an office, right, or she has an office?
Correct.
I wanna make sure if he's under salary, hourly, what would be his daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly? And how long has the mayor been here, working?
Okay.
I don't know if you need me to slow down there.
Okay, no, so from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you want the mayor's salary, whether
Yes.
he's paid weekly, bi-weekly, monthly?
Yeah, even, no, I need it broken down onto daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. And how long has he been a mayor and getting paid,
Okay,
through our tax dollars, basically?
okay.
Yes. And I'll probably place another public records request on, but I'll let you finish that one. I don't know if you can do it together?
I can
Save
put
you
it together, yeah.
Okay, and then the other one would be for the handicap parking there, because there's a handicap parking right at the very first entrance. But in the case if someone would park there that's handicapped, it would block the whole entrance there for someone to go down the wheelchair. And
Okay.
even if they go around, they will block it from the other side as well. So I don't know if, who built that, if that's actually approved by ADA regulations or.
So you just want us to double check our records and
Yes,
the?
yeah,
Okay.
and who planned it actually, if you have any planograms or anything in regards to that,
Okay,
yes.
Yeah, because I'm actually the disabled person that's parked in that spot right now. And initially I took the first spot, but then I recognized that, hey, if I park here, I'm literally gonna block that ramp right
up
up,
front.
yeah, right front and
ramp,
center,
and
like,
then the one that goes to the side, it will be actually blocked.
like I can't even believe that somebody designed it that way.
Oh, I see.
That's
Yeah.
literally a spot right there, and you see my car?
Uh-huh,
It would block anybody from coming right up that ramp.
okay. Yeah, so we can get our plans.
Now, I
together
can
for
make
that.
a suggestion to you how to fix that.
Okay.
That's how good I am. Change that sign and say that that's wheelchair accessible parking, handicap parking only. Then it would make sense,
Yeah.
you know, like those vans
Or
that,
maybe just make that a spot like a ramp, and then move the parking a little forward, but it'll have to like redesign the whole parking lot on that.
well, that takes planning, and I that's above my
Yeah,
pay
that's
grade.
about- yeah. Right? I like that one. Alright.
Okay, and I'm gonna need your contact information so that we can get
I
back
can
to
write
you
it
with
down.
the
Well, actually, you can
information.
write my email, KC Camaraboy @icloud.com.
Okay.
K as in kilo,
Okay,
C as in Charlie, C as in Charlie again, A as in apple, okay, M as in mother or Mary, E as in Stephen, R as in Rose, A as in apple, B as in boy, O as in ocean, Y as I don't even know what to say.
Yellow.
Y. Yeah, yellow. Ah, can't believe it. Thank you, no. So yeah, iCloud.com, KC Camaraboy, iCloud.com. Yeah. So you can just forward every response there, and it can have a copy dated and stamp it,
Absolutely.
or the person who received it, please.
Yes.
Today's date. And
And your name?
I didn't give it. So
Okay,
yeah,
so
for the
this-
break request, yes. So I'll take that.
Remember, folks, this is Officer Karen Lawdawg reporting live to you, and I'm gonna tell you what, I'm impressed up here at Cal City right now with the cooperation and
For real.
the transparency here, because you don't get that at,
Yeah,
in Kern County,
I
at
don't know if you
most
asked
buildings
me,
I've
right,
been
with
to
the-
where I've
with
asked
the
for
records
public
through
records
email,
or even
I can
assistance
download
in
it
getting
through email,
public
Or
records.
if you need me to come back with a USB drive or CD in blank, so I can give it to you, and you can just like download it and give it back to me.
Well, what I should be able to do is just attach it into an email and then respond to
Okay.
you that way, if that's okay with you?
Yeah, that sounds good. That
Okay.
sounds perfect.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna put on here the day that we received it. I'm gonna put my initials and then we'll get it stamped.
Okay, thank you so much on that.
You're welcome.
Can I get your name, by the way?
Leanne.
Leanne, okay,
Yes.
thank you. Thanks for saying professional. You don't have a bad vibe, I tell you that.
Well, thank you.
Someone like, right off the bat, you can like, yeah, I feel it.
Well, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Can you stamp this receipt right here in the corner, okay? It's the
Fifth.
fifth.
Yeah. It's Ash Wednesday. I don't know if you guys are going though.
Yeah, I don't.
Is that the mayor in there?
The mayor is in his office, yes.
Okay. Alright,
Oh, and a copy, I'm sorry.
thank you.
I'm gonna give you the original and I won't know what
Okay,
you wanted.
is there gonna be a charge for the records online, or it's just
No.
if you print them out?
Only if we print them out.
What was the rate on the, if you guys print them out? Is it like per
We've-
page?
Yeah, we've charged 25 cents per
Okay,
page.
up to how many pages? Cause I know that it's like, even if you get 100 pages, you only pay like 20, for example. You pay for the
Yeah, I would
first.
have to look into that for you. I don't
Okay.
know off the top of
Okay,
my head.
sounds
I
good, sounds
apologize.
good.
Okay. Let's see.
Either one is good.
I'm surprised it's not on the form.
Yeah.
Generally, that kind of stuff's on the form.
And you know, yeah, we did have a form that specified that, so I'm not really sure.
It's so good. I mean,
Why
if
it's
you,
not
if you
on
have
there.
that in record when you like send it back, if you remember, because we didn't put it here, and I don't want to make another copy of that. Just let me know.
Well, I could write it down if you want me to, and I'll write it on mine too.
You said, but you said you'll send it, like you basically
Yeah.
send that. That's
And
good.
if it's an electronic file, we will be charging
Okay,
anyways.
thank you. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
He's in there with somebody.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Oh,
double
I
check
thought it
with
was-
the city
Is there
manager.
another office?
Hey,
Or?
what's up?
Oh, are you the mayor?
That's what they tell me.
Who told you?
Yeah, they told me that.
Okay. We're just investigating the city. We actually have some concerns.
You're investigating the city.
Yes,
And who are you?
I'm an investigator journalist.
And who are you?
We don't give out the information. We keep
No,
it
why
private because it's we're afraid of retaliation by the government.
You're afraid of retaliation
Yes.
by the...
Yeah, we're about transparency and accountability on our public
Can I
officials.
make a comment?
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with this, and excuse me, ma'am in the back, I don't wanna be on camera, I'm just a community member here.
Well, I got you already. But anyways, I wasn't talking to you,
No,
so
no, I wasn't
you
speaking to you. I was
interjected.
speaking to the
You
lady right
interjected.
Excuse me, we're in a meeting right now.
Okay.
And I would love to spend some time speaking with
How long
you.
is it gonna take?
That is...
there. And is that professional just barging into someone's office?
It's...
Don't
Well,
you
she
knock
said
on
that there was an office, so I thought he was
But
the
you don't, you knock on
secretary. I'm not
if
talking.
an
Who are
office
you?
door is closed.
Who are you?
You have on a mask, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
And I think you
You're
should
nobody
back
here.
up and close the door and
No.
try
Well,
again and
well,
knock.
actually, we're all somebody. Everybody is somebody.
Yeah.
So I don't wanna, you know...
And I'm a journalist as well, and you're not supposed to be
I don't care what you say.
disrespectful. You're
I am being
supposed to try to-
disrespectful to you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be on YouTube.
Not to me, but
You're
to
gonna
the
be on
mayor.
YouTube.
You need to
But
knock
anyway,
on
so
the
we
door.
make an appointment with you?
I would love to have some time to
Okay.
sit down with you and have a conversation. That
And
would
then
be
you know
great.
what?
I can honestly say there was no disrespect intended. There was more of a
No, he came in
misunderstanding.
here disrespectful to me.
Because you're not allowing me to finish.
Sorry about that.
But
Go
he
ahead.
didn't,
Okay.
he didn't allow her to...
And then
She-
you didn't ask
But
me
I'm
to
talking to
record
you
me.
right
Can I
now.
record you?
She said
No, you can't.
I don't
that
need permission.
the
I
mayor's
just called the first
office
time.
was in
I
here.
understand, 'cause there's
So
too many
he thought,
conversations
well, you
going
and
on
I
at
are
the same time.
talking.
There are too many
He
conversations.
thought-
Well, he was talking and she was
He
talking at the
thought,
same
you and I
time.
are talking, he thought that this
Well,
was
you're
the
doing the talking, I'm just
secretary's
pointing
office.
something out.
I thought you
It
were
says mayor on the
listening.
door.
You still knock on the door.
Mayor's secretary.
It doesn't say secretary on the door.
Yeah,
Sorry,
the-
sorry, your
Yeah.
parents didn't teach you
But
that.
so can I make an appointment with you?
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. We're in a meeting,
If
excuse
you, if
me.
you touch me, that's to be assault, and I'm
I'm
gonna
not
get you
touching you,
charged.
but you just
I'm
opened
gonna
the
get you
door.
charged. So if I
You're
wanna make
making
an
an
appointment,
assumption that she's gonna touch you. Hey, Leanne.
so if I wanna make an appointment with you, what do I do?
That's what I'm-
Oh, okay, perfect, thank you. Okay,
Can you step back and give her a chance to sit?
yeah, go ahead.
How rude is that? Who just opened someone's door? Didn't your mother teach you
You're
that?
gonna be on YouTube, man.
Good.
You're gonna
You're-
look
You're
good on
gonna be on
YouTube.
YouTube too.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I got, how many followers you got?
Because you got a mask, right? So you
Yeah.
don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, it's illegal?
Right.
It's illegal to wear a mask?
No.
That's an ignorant
Obviously
you are, huh?
not. Yeah, but
That's
you're
an
obviously
ignorant
trying
you
to
are.
hide your face.
You're
Pull your mask
ignorant.
off. Because you're scared.
Make me.
You're scared.
Make
That's
me.
why.
So,
Okay.
the mayor's requesting if I get your information, then we
Yeah.
can have, schedule a sit down.
Well, you have my
And
information.
next time you
actually.
knock
Bye,
on someone's
Felicia.
door.
Bye. You're still gonna be on YouTube.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're gonna look good on YouTube. Bye. I like how she said bye. So, if I wanna make an appointment with the mayor,
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get your information, that way I can schedule it.
who's that lady? I wanna place a public records request on who
She
was he
just
having
totally
a meeting with.
disclosed that.
Okay, let me,
Yeah. So I wanna make another public
Yeah,
records
let me get
request
you
on
on
who
that.
was he speaking to today. That
Okay.
she wasn't supposed to give her name.
Yeah, because he's a mayor, he's a public official, so
She
you,
mentioned that she is, what's it called? She's a news reporter or something, so I
she
wanna
said
get
she
her
was a
information, yeah.
journalist.
So I want a public records request on that.
She said she was a journalist.
Yeah.
Boy, we were on a roll until she got her panties in a,
Yeah, she did get her.
and a
panties in
ruffle.
whack.
I mean, there was really no disrespect there. He literally thought that that was the mayor's secretary's office.
'Cause I
And he,
understand,
and he just opened the door. I mean, the shade was open. I mean, it didn't seem like it
I
was
thought
a,
it was another office behind that desk. I thought it was like the secretary for him.
right,
So I thought there was gonna be like another office. So usually like you can open doors like that. It's like this door is closed. I'm not supposed to like knock on that. Oh, it says employees only there. When door is closed, but it has a sign. So that's a keyword there. You know, when it comes to court and all the legality things, those are the keywords we look for. So there was no sign over there. So yeah, I want to place a public records request and the name of the person who the mayor was speaking to today, and what was discussed on the meeting that they had.
okay.
Yeah, who was the person and everything.
Okay, so I have, who was the mayor meeting with on 3/5/2024?
What time? What time is it today? 12:49 actually, but I'm sure she was before, in there before more than that.
Okay,
Yeah.
um,
Do you know how long is that meeting gonna take?
I am not sure.
you don't have the mayor's schedule,
I
calendar?
don't, because I'm
Where's
not,
his secretary?
She's the acting one, she said,
Well,
right?
I'm the acting city clerk,
City
not
clerk.
necessarily the secretary.
Who, does he have a
He
secretary?
doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't.
So
That's what
who
I thought it
handles,
was.
who handles his, secretarial responsibilities?
I'm assuming he handles his own. When we
Okay.
get requests here, I will send an email to him letting
Okay.
him know that somebody's requesting a meeting or an
So-
appointment.
So if you're assuming that he handles all of his secretarial duties, am I safe to assume he does all of his appointment making, all
Yes.
of his letters and correspondences out of this office, meaning nobody else types that up for him and then
Right.
gives it to him for his signature? Like he literally does everything. No, there's no other
Well, I
watchdog
don't.
or,
Okay.
I don't, so I can't
You
answer
don't.
for anybody else, but
you might want to add in there that you need to know what the hierarchy or what's,
Yeah, I would like
what's,
to add that up.
what's the protocol around here?
When it
Who,
comes to
who's,
making appointments
who's
with
calling the
mayor.
shots?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna do that. She didn't mess it up for him. Like he was. I think he was alright.
He
a
was,
little
he was,
passive-aggressive,
but it always takes a
but-
woman.
but
So
yeah.
it always takes
She
a
messed it up for
female.
him, so it didn't- well, she messed it up for her too. Now she put herself on silver plate for us.
Well, most people might think that there's something fishy going on in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, so she put herself on silver plate for me, actually.
I mean, is it even appropriate to close those drapes like she
didn't hit
did?
me with the door. I would have get her charged for assault with the door. I'll be calling the cops right now. She doesn't even know what's up.
and the other question was who handles all of the mayor's secretarial
Yes.
business?
Yes.
Yes.
And how did it get approved? But the main one is, who was she? Because there's not, I mean, he has that.
Yeah, that's official business that the taxpayers are entitled to.
Yes.
Because if he's conducting personal business during business hours to where we wanted to meet with him for business purposes, that would have been inappropriate for her to act that way. If by all means she's here on official business,
We need to know.
then we need to know who she is.
Okay,
And what is that official
And
business?
I'll take another copy of that.
okay, yes, of
Dated
course.
and stamp it as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no, I just realized I put 2024.
Oh, that's just,
But
I
I'll fix
still
yours
do
as well.
that sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that would, yeah.
It take me like 3 or 4 months to get accustomed to the new year. I don't blame you.
Okay. So if you have your copy, I can make that correction on yours as well.
Did I? Did,
You didn't give me anything.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
And then don't forget to initial it.
Yeah.
Yes.
please. Oh yeah, that there was an edit on it.
Yep.
Just in case.
You don't initial it, then they'll think he did it.
Yeah. Just for the record. Thank you. You've been very professional.
of course. Thank
Sorry
you.
you gotta endure all these dumb people that comes into the mayor's office. Well, she made a star on YouTube, so just watch her. She'll be there on YouTube. I got 121,000 subs.
Well, I can't wait to find out how many followers she said.
121,000 subs on YouTube. I got 4 channels, so
I
she'll
can't-
be on all of them.
I can't wait to find out how many followers she
If
has.
she works with the media, man, their media platform is gonna be getting slammed. Probably get shut down on too many negative comments.
See how quick she closed out?
Yeah. She's afraid of transparency.
That's okay.
And for the mayor to allow that is
Why-
not transparent.
Exactly.
It's not
Why
transparent.
is everybody afraid of transparency?
Yeah, look, the mayor is actually afraid of transparency because he closed the new blinds, so. I'll be honest, I knew it was a little passive aggressive right off the bat. Like, I can sense it, like, I didn't sense anything on her like I was telling her, but on him, right off the bat. It doesn't take too long for me to, like, know a person.
Thank you very much.
And then the defense mechanism
Right?
kicks in.
Right?
You know what that defense mechanism is, right?
Come on, man. You guys got your own police department?
Our police department is 2 buildings down, so we have the post office in between us. So that's the post office and then the police department.
I am Chief Vincent. How are
And
you?
that's
Oh,
the,
you're the chief of it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, cool. Have you ever heard of First Amendment audit?
I have. I love it.
Okay, you love it?
I love it.
Okay. What do you think about this town?
About the town?
Yeah, you live here?
It's
I
a
mean, I don't like-
wonderful place to be.
Okay. You travel to here, or you're a resident? Like, do you know your citizens that live here, or you just
Oh, I definitely know my citizens.
a lot of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, a lot of them, I don't know.
How long you been working here for?
I have been here since March.
March.
last year.
Last year, so first year. Is this your first time being a chief of police?
No, I've actually been chief here back in 2017. I was the fire chief.
Oh.
So I served as both the fire chief and the police chief. So it's a really
I mean, the
cool.
fire department, right? Just to be
Correct.
clear. Oh, damn. So I'm sure then you know a lot of people.
Huh? Yeah.
You know a
No,
lot of
absolutely. Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
wow, okay. Any questions you have for him? Okay, hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, if you guys ever want to go, I can give you a card. If you guys
Yeah,
ever want
yeah.
to go,
Yeah.
let me
You
find a
ever,
card.
you ever thought about doing a ride along with the First Amendment auditor?
I love it. I think that'd be great.
I can bring you on, but it's just, I'm sure you guys work a lot of hours, so you'd be in a
Right, we are.
10-hour shift with me.
Oh, a 10-hour shift.
10-hour
Holy
shift, we'll take you
crap.
everywhere.
Yeah, that's a long shift. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know how many hours
Where's
you
my
guys
card?
are usually. Oh,
No,
thank you.
I think that's awesome.
Just
You
in
guys have-
Vincent?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
you guys
Well,
absolutely have the
thank you,
right
sorry, I
to
had to
video
keep
and.
I mean, that's what we're trying to tell the mayor, but look, he closed the blinds. He was having a meeting. I mean, if this
Okay.
is transparency, he shouldn't close them because he shouldn't be afraid of transparency and accountability.
Yeah.
But I think it was the girl. Did he tell her to do it? Did he told her to do it?
You know what? You'd have to play the tape back.
I had
I'm
to
not
bring it
sure
back. I
if,
don't want to blame him for.
I don't know if he
actually,
told her
yeah,
to
let me
do it
take that back.
or if she just took it upon herself to do it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It happened
You guys
pretty
are
quick.
Definitely welcome to
What-
video.
what's the
anywhere.
population on this town?
Huh?
What is the population?
Population is right now somewhere between 12,500 and 14,000. It's somewhere in there. When we lost the prison, we actually lost some of our population. So
damn.
when the prison closed down, those
Probably
were-
workers, right?
Well, not the workers, but the actual people in the prison.
Their
were
families.
Well, they're counted as part of the local.
Oh, okay.
population when They do
Oh,
a census.
Oh,
So
okay,
we're
I see.
somewhere around 13,000 people.
how many police officers does your, or in general, what's your
Yeah.
department consist of?
So right now, we're at about 11 police officers.
So that's
which is
like
pretty-
one per every 1,000
Yeah,
citizens?
it's not ideal, but, financially, that's where we're at right now.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I do have a question.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just curious. Say you were called to the scene of a 911 call where there's a missing at-risk disabled adult.
Okay.
And when you come and you greet the caretaker who produces to you evidence of a power of attorney over the individual, driver's license for themselves as well as the disabled adult, as well as a HIPAA-protected medical document that tells you that this individual has neurological disabilities and medical issues that cause him panic, anxiety, delusional thinking, etc. And then you go out and you look for this person and you find him. And then when you find him, he is obviously in some sort of distress, but you ignore all that and you listen to his ramblings where he's making allegations of mistreatment by his caretaker. How would you handle that call? Would you automatically arrest the caretaker, or would you at that point call in say, for example, a MET team or a team that specializes? Like, what's the police department's protocol to handle?
So, there would have to be a lot more articulable facts to determine what the right thing to do is.
What kind of
Obviously,
additional facts would you
Well,
need?
you definitely want to listen to, even if that person does have some level of psychosis, they still have a right to be heard. And-
Of course.
And things need to be followed up on. So it wouldn't be automatic. We never just take somebody's word for it. So there's no automatic, we're going to arrest somebody. There would be further investigation.
So
and-
if you
and try to
came up
qualify.
and you told the caretaker, look, this is what he's saying, and they tell you, oh my God, this is what's going on, and boy, I'm smelling some major,
I know, I did too.
Whew.
Shit,
420 somewhere. Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
I hope they're not driving.
Right.
Anyhow,
Driving what?
driving and smoking pot.
Oh, yeah?
Well, how did you get here? I mean, it's reeking, and it's coming off of one of y'all.
Maybe we work at a facility?
Oh,
Maybe.
okay, maybe.
And we do have a lot of marijuana facilities out.
You
Lot of
guys allowed that in the
dispensaries.
city?
How
You
many?
guys allowed to
There-
bring
so there's-
drugs into
there's-
the city?
There's 2 dispensaries, and there are over 20 marijuana
Hello,
facilities
how are
that
you?
grow.
Amazing.
And then sell and transport.
Can I
So that
get
is something that
the
is, since about
city
2017, has been
manager's business
authorized.
card and the
Here
mayor's?
in
I mean,
California City.
I'm not in favor of it, so it's kind of throws me off, I'll be honest, like, that's my personal opinion.
Oh, I'm in,
No, it's one of those things in my rule is, if it's legal, it doesn't really matter what my personal opinion is. We're just gonna follow the law and apply it.
but it's still
fairly.
but isn't it still illegal federally? It's
Yeah.
just,
It's a very weird situation.
Yeah,
where,
yeah.
You know, federal government wants states' rights.
Right.
States' rights want states' rights, but then states' rights and federal rights may not always get along. So it's a very interesting scenario.
Have a great day, guys.
Have a good one.
hey, do you got a
Walk
card
some-
for that dispensary?
Oh, we're not a dispensary. We do waste management.
That's what I noticed on the.
Waste
paper,
management smelling
yeah.
like pot? Like, did you see that word
Probably they
game?
confiscate drugs and they'll dispose of it, I don't know.
So yeah, maybe a waste management company would be taking clippings and stuff, because there's proper ways to dispose of the clippings. So there's a lot of other.
I
jobs.
bet they dispose of it. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna say.
There's other jobs that are
No, I understand.
ancillary
Yeah.
to, so with it being legalized here, they have to go through the state, and that every every plant has to be tagged from seed to sale. And when they do take the product off, you still have all these plants, and they have to be disposed of, and that has to be tracked through the state. So there's certain companies, so waste companies have to come in, they have to take it, they have to show that this plant at this day was taken after harvest and was incinerated, and so
I mean,
there's processes to
Let me
it
ask
all.
you this, who allowed that to come into the city? I mean, it's a low population.
The
And
community.
bringing that shouldn't, I mean, I know it brings job because it's money. But is it money for the people from here or it's just addictions to the people that?
Now, I would expect that suit and tie to be the mayor. Sorry about that.
There's,
Oh,
it's
there he
really- it's
goes, he's
not meant-
running.
It's not meant to be for addiction purposes, so there is a cash revenue for it. The community
How about the money
did,
then?
the community did vote to pass a tax. So that it is
141.
taxed additionally here to bring in additional revenue to
Okay.
help support services, specifically police, fire, water, not water, but public works, roads. So there is tax revenue that does come from it, but because it is a legalized business, just like anywhere else, we treat it like a legalized business.
I like your attitude.
But
Yeah, yeah.
one of the things that we have on top of this is we have grant funding that we've been working through. It's called Prop 64. So we get
Yes.
we get money to where we have dedicated code enforcement that goes to make sure that none of the facilities have odor coming off and that they're following all the rules. We have a dedicated deputy fire
Just like
marshal.
noise control, you guys have.
Correct, yeah, we have an officer, a police officer that's assigned to the team, so they're all inspected on a monthly basis, making sure that they stay legal, that we don't have any illegal sales, and so,
And that
we're
they're
trying
not
to do our
taking
due
any
diligence.
Yeah,
That's the
because
goal.
the town where I'm from, we
Where are you
have-
from?
I cannot tell you that for,
Okay.
yeah, but where I'm from, we're actually have voted against it many
Okay.
times.
Okay.
Even though the council has wanted to bring it, but
I'm
we
out.
still have voted against
Remove
it.
card.
Right.
It's like, the way I see it is like, my kid is sick, brain cancer, and I go rob a bank to pay for his surgery. It's like you guys are actually allowing drugs to come into the town
Right.
just to create revenue for you guys' services. When, it's a little hypocrite if you, I don't know if you
Yeah.
understand my.
No, I
my point.
understand where you're coming from, yeah.
That's
like
just the way I
said,
see it. I'm a little conservative as hell,
Yeah,
so like,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I absolutely see where you're coming from,
Yeah.
you know, when we're a government official, we have to take our personal opinions, put them aside,
Yes.
and do the will of the people, and so.
and that's what you guys are doing. I mean, if people voted for it, I mean,
That's what-
Just like if people voted for Trump right now, old Al Green's
a
gotta
people's
suck
will.
it up.
that's the people's will.
We
They,
have
we
to, we
gotta
have
put
to
it
follow the
aside.
people's will and apply the law fairly, and that's.
I understand. No, I like that. I like
That's what we
that.
try to do.
Okay.
But
Can
yeah,
we-
you definitely have my card if you ever want to even do an audit over at the PD. or
Inside and
anything.
outside.
But wait,
Well,
I,
there's certain areas that I can take you, and there's
Yes.
certain areas that, because of, it's called, so DOJ and CLETS, I don't know if you've heard of that.
Yes.
Where there's certain things you can't see and can't see, but I would love to give you
Yeah.
a tour. I'm
Like,
I'm
I'm
all
open
about
to stuff like
transparency.
that. A lot of the people that do audits
Uh-huh.
and hold the public officials accountable, they just want to come and get their video and that's it.
Right,
They don't want to go beyond that, you know, like get behind the scenes, talk to the mayors. I go and talk to the mayors. I go and
Yeah.
talk to the chief. I go and talk to the sergeant. I invite them, just like I invite you.
Yeah.
Whether you guys want to or not, that's.
I don't know if I have enough time to do a 10-hour shift with you, but yeah, if you ever
Yeah.
want to like, you have my contact, feel free, you can text me.
Okay, well,
That's
maybe
a
I
great
could come
way.
and we can do a little tour, or drive me around town and show me town. I don't know if you can
Absolutely.
do that.
I would love to.
For that, I'm
Yeah,
assuming I
we'll
have to
just
give them
schedule a time.
information.
Yeah,
and-
well,
and
yeah.
I understand, and I agree to it.
I need to
got
make
no
sure you don't
prob-
have any weapons on you.
Yeah,
when
no,
you're
no,
with me, but-
I
Yeah,
completely
absolutely.
agree to it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, as I said, like, I go up to my public officials, and if they
Absolutely.
wanna make an appointment, we'll make an appointment, we'll talk to them.
Yeah,
and-
that's wonderful. No,
Yeah,
I
I do
I'm
go
all for what you're
beyond
doing.
what I'm supposed to do. I just don't come for the video and that's it.
Right.
No, I want to talk. I want to get to know. If I'm gonna bring a problem to your town or a problem to the table, I want to bring up a solution or two.
Oh,
Not just bring a
100%.
problem and smash it for it.
That's the way it should be.
That's a lead high.
So can we get back to the disabled example?
Yeah.
So I can totally appreciate that you don't want to discredit what even a disabled person would convey to you. But if the caretaker says, I've got power of attorney, here's a medical documentation that says that he suffers from this condition.
Right.
At this point, wouldn't it be advantageous for everybody to call out a MET team where somebody with medical care experience or a medical background can see the patient, see the disabled individual, and make a medical determination as to the legitimacy of that allegation before you wrongfully arrest the caretaker, to where this individual you're now leaving without his required 24/7 care, and maybe another innocent person at the same time. And then even further, if you say, well, you know, in your course of your investigation, you might want to be a little more specific. Well, he said you pulled a gun on him. Okay, well, where did he say this happened? Inside the house. Well, guess what? I've got surveillance. Wouldn't it be advantageous at that point to say, let's take a look at it? Or would you just go ahead and arrest the person?
There's a lot of facts that would need to be looked into. I wouldn't think that a patrol officer would kind of take an action such as going directly to an arrest without looking at all the facts. And so, you know, based on the limited facts and the one side that I'm hearing.
But if those are the facts, and
Well, based on those facts.
On
it
what I
seems
just
like-
gave you.
It seems like there's some more information that should be investigated.
some more, thank you. That's all I wanted to
Yeah,
know.
no, I think there's some more investigation that's warranted based upon just a little bit.
And do you have department policies that say, for example, if a situation like this were to
I
occur?
don't think we do.
So you don't have like a protocol that says, hey, we got somebody, here's medical documentation, we probably better call
Our
in.
officers do get training and being able to recognize,
5150?
yeah, on someone that's dangerous to themselves or others, or dealing with somebody that has mental faculties that may not be conducive for themselves or
Or
others.
reliable.
Correct, and so, just based upon what you're telling me, it sounds like there's more conversation that needed to happen, and more investigation that could happen to determine. We've never, just because somebody has a disability, I'm the father of a disabled child myself, and a caretaker, so just because somebody has a disability doesn't mean that, some of their things
Oh,
could not be
agreed.
warranted.
Agreed.
And so, I think it's really important to be able to speak to them and see what they have to say, but it's all about the totality of the circumstance. And so I would never want any of my officers to rush into making a decision without a full investigation.
Let me
And if
add
they need
another
more-
fact. Let me add another fact. Say your department is well aware of this disabled individual. Like your department is
Yeah, no, we have that.
fully
Yes,
aware that this is how,
Right. Yeah, no, all of those things are articulable facts that will allow us to get to the finish line when we're trying to determine the course of action that's appropriate. And so, yeah, that's what we do. That's what we're supposed to be doing, is looking at all the articulable facts and weighing the circumstance and seeing what resources we have available. You know, some areas have more resources than others. East Kern, definitely a lot less resources out here versus maybe Bakersfield or Lancaster, Palmdale. But utilize the resources you have and, yeah, try to come to the best conclusion that protects all parties.
agreed. Yeah, that way, 100% service.
Thanks a lot on my side of it.
Yeah,
That way, when you make the right decision, then you guarantee that innocent, law-abiding citizens don't go to jail, especially if
That's
one
a lot
of them.
people like wrong for
Yeah.
get arrested.
Yeah, no, I get it, I get that.
I'm not saying that you
concern.
guys are doing it, but.
Yeah, no,
in
I get that
general,
concern, yeah,
in
for,
general.
just in general from law enforcement, we always wanna make sure we get it right, so.
But at the end of the day, you always have that trusty old qualified immunity to say, oops, we made a mistake.
Well, I'll be
Hey,
getting
it's a pleasure.
I'll be
Yeah,
getting a
please
hold
get
of
a hold
you.
of me.
I've never run a
Oh,
month.
yeah.
Oh, what was her name?
Lori,
Lori, nice to meet
Yep.
you, Lori, and what was your name, just so I know when you get a hold of me? Just,
Casey.
Casey, that's good enough, good enough,
Casey,
thank you,
I'll get a
Casey.
hold of you, through my email, kccamera@icloud.com, and we'll go from there. I'll probably
Awesome.
come back. I would
Thank
have
you
to
so
make some
much.
time to come, because I live kind of far from here.
Okay, yeah, no problem,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
we
think
love it.
that was the, wasn't that the mayor that
That wasn't
slithered
the
by?
mayor, That was our
No.
finance.
That
guy.
wasn't?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was our
okay.
finance
Hey,
guy.
but thanks a lot for being.
Hey, very nice to meet you.
Be safe out there. Thanks for your service.
Thank you. Hey, let me use the restroom now.
You done?
No,
Right
let me use
there.
the restroom.
Did you shut your stuff down?
Yes, sir.